Greetings everybody, and welcome to Better Than Insert Biome here. As you may have noticed, I'm actually standing outside my base. That's because my next project requires more space than I have in my base, and the terrain on the island I'm not convinced will allow me to actually expand my base in the way I need to make this work, so I have to cross the river to do this, alright? Now, before you ask, you recall last episode I built a skeleton trap, albeit not a very safe skeleton trap. But hey, it's a skeleton trap. I can use it to funnel skeletons to a particular location and kill them. Alright? Now, let me think here. I'm trying to think here. Alright? I know that I want a wall here. Alright? Let me think here. Alright? Yeah, just to maximize the amount of water, I'm actually going to overhang the water by 1 again. Alright? So let's see. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Now, the reason I built the skeleton spawner last episode was so that I could get bones that I could use to entice wolves to follow me. But before I can do that, I want to make sure I have a place for the wolves to go. Alright? So that's why I'm doing this. Alright? So, basically that line there is the outer wall. And then these here are going to be where the wolves themselves actually sit. Alright? So we're going to have a wolf there, and I think I want a total of 8 wolves. I did craft a second shovel. I have to admit, I'm not sure even 2 shovels will be enough to clear out all of this desert hill here. But hey, you know, gotta start somewhere. And now I'm down to 1 shovel. Alright. There we go. Alright. There we go. Alright. Let's dig this out a bit further. Whoa, okay. I need to keep that in mind. Looks like there is some sort of cavern underneath there. Alright. I'll leave that like so. Alright. Now this is going to be 3 and 4. Alright. Yeah, let's see here. Now I'm going to go ahead and put cobblestone there. Hopefully I have enough cobblestone. At any rate, let's go ahead and continue going with this. Alright, so that's 2. Alright. Yeah. Alright, so it looks like 3 is going to go somewhere around here. And I am trying to do the walls entirely of cobblestone. Alright. Let's see. Alright. That was not the block I wanted to dig out. Yeah, alright. Now that's more like it. There we go. That saves me a bit of trouble on that front. Okay. There we go. And now I can mine those out, collect the torches. Alright. Have to manually pick that torch up. There we go. Now we're starting to get somewhere. Alright. There we go. Alright. Yeah. Alright. There we go. Let's collect all those torches. Alright. Let's see now. Yep. Alright. My apologies. I'm focusing more on, what I'm doing again than I am on actually speaking. Mostly because this is relatively straightforward, if a little tedious, site clearing. Alright. Alright. Hold on, man. I seem to be experiencing some lag issues. Alright, my apologies for the lag. It seems I let the disk space on the drive I'm recording to get a bit low, and that's what was causing my problem. Alright. Now, you'll notice that I put cobblestone all along here. That's the only reason I did that, was to ensure that I didn't have water leaking in. I figured it would make things easier from that point of view. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and replace... No, that was not where that was supposed to go. Alright, there we go. That's more like it. Alright, and that ensures that my walls are completely cobblestone. Alright. There we go. Now, the thing is, this is not a mob trap. The wolves that will be going in here ultimately are expected to remain alive, but wolves produce a product called dung when they get fed. And no, I haven't made the stuff that I need to actually feed the wolves yet, but I'll get around to it shortly. Alright? Yeah. Alright. And as you can see, I've got where the floor is going to go. Alright. There's the floor that the water is actually going to flow along. Alright. Now let me think. I think I decided that this is going to be where this all ends up, and I just realized I didn't quite get this 100% finished, did I? Alright. Let's go ahead and fill that up with cobblestone. Not there. I need that open so that I can to do that. Alright. So now, let's go ahead and finish the site clearing. And this will get me working on the structure now. Properly working on the structure, I should say. Alright. No, that's not the block I wanted there. I want... Actually, let me get that out of my hotbar. There we go. That works better. Alright. Let's go ahead and fill that in with cobblestone. Alright. So now I'm just basically going to keep digging out, and it looks like I have another cave here, which is actually not great for me, because I'm going to need to actually do something about that later on for my mob trap. Alright. And then make sure that I've got cobblestone, that's all cobblestone there. Alright. Now, my inclination is that this is going to be where I'm going to have the channel, and I believe I'll go 8 in from that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 5 to here. 6, 7, 8. It's going to start here, which means that this is actually the end of where that cobblestone needs to go, right? And thus, well, might as well light this up. I'm really hoping there's not much here. Oh good, there isn't. It's a tiny cavern. There's no resources, which is great. It means I don't have to worry about justifying any resource gathering. Alright. Yeah, so I've got it lit up so mobs will not spawn there. Alright, I'm under that. Right. Okay. So let me think. I want to double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to here, which which means that this is the level I want at this line. Alright? And so the room is going to be like so. Alright? Yeah. So let's go ahead and finish digging this out. Yeah, this will not be a quick process. I mean, I did a fair bit of the site clearing off camera while I was moving stuff off of the recording hard drive. Most of the recordings of earlier episodes that I had already rendered. Alright? But yeah, so let's go ahead and lay this out. Alright. There we go. And now this is going to go like so. Alright. Okay, yeah, that's actually right. There we go. Okay. Let's see here if I can pull that off. Yes. Alright. There we go. Alright. Let's see here. Alright, so I can get that like so. Alright. Still a lot of work left to do just to get the floor sorted out. Yeah, a lot of work to do on this floor yet. Alright. Yeah, so let's go ahead and clear this out. Alright. Let's see if I can get that. Nope, evidently not. Oh well. I can't panic too much about it at this point. Really, anything that falls down there is gone. Alright, that's pretty much the only way I can say it, because I don't really have a good way down there. Oh, right, there's another cavern here, right. And this one appears to be a bit bigger. Ooh. Extends a fair bit that way, but I can at least block it there. Yeah. Alright. Well, I'd say that's good enough as far as lighting that. And then I can go ahead and close this off. Alright. Now I'm going to go ahead and dig this out further. Alright. There we go. Alright. So this section is very nearly done. Just let me get the floor laid. There we go. So that section of the floor is done. Alright. So now I clear out this section here, and this is a small section to clear out. Alright. Yeah. And yes, there is a bit of coal in here. I might just go ahead and mine out the entire vein. I suspect the entire vein is contained within the area I actually need for this wolf farm. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Not too bad. Alright, so let's go ahead and wall this up a bit. Ooh. That coal may be a bit on the valuable side for me to let slip down there. Alright. At any rate, yeah. So now that that's sorted out, I should be able to pull this off, right? Let's see here. Yeah, because I only want the two. Alright. There we go. Yeah. Alright. And now if I did this right, yeah, first off let me get that sorted out. Alright, and then finish that off. I haven't decided the extent to which I'm going to worry about the floor. I mean, I can be a bit OCD about such things. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. There we go. Now the bad news is night is falling, so I'm going to have to return to base. So the question is, do I just skip the night? Handle the entire night off camera? Well, might as well go ahead and take care of some other stuff while I've got the camera running. Alright? First off, I want to grab an apple and my steaks. Eat the apple for the moment. Alright? Grab my shears. Yes, they are used up a lot more than you might expect. That's because I've been using the shears to collect the vines that I've kept hanging on the walls here. Needless to say, I am looking forward to not having to do this anymore. Alright? But at any rate, yeah. So that keeps going like so. Go and get those two sorted out there. Alright. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not going to harvest the wheat farm quite yet, I don't think. I can, however, harvest the hemp farm. And it definitely makes a lot of sense to do so. Whoa! Okay. Okay, yeah. Definitely my walls are in need of an upgrade. Yeah. My walls are in dire need of an upgrade. I was thinking work with that hemp tonight, but I think it might be better if I just set the hemp aside. Yeah, let's see. I have a chest for sand, which I'll go ahead and put the sand in. Alright. Oh, crap. Seeds. Forgot to put the hemp seeds up. Alright. Well, let me think. Do I want to use my cobblestone tonight to upgrade my walls? Or would I be better served using my cobblestone for other purposes? Let me think here. At any rate, let's go ahead and process this hemp while I'm here. This will not be quick. I mean, I have 5 units of hemp, which is not bad, but yeah. It's still not going to be the quickest process in the world. And as you can see, my hunger bar is going down. That's why I brought the steaks with me. Should probably eat a steak at this point. I think I can get away with the 1 steak, thankfully. There we go. Just 1 more to go. Alright, it looks like it's done now. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab the hemp fibers out of there. Return to my storehouse. Alright. Put the hemp fibers up. Do a quick count of the hemp fibers. I am 3 stacks and 12. I am 12 fibers short. So probably next episode. I could probably get that off camera. So next episode will be that. Alright. I'll go ahead and take my ladders with me. Alright. Because it is time to upgrade my walls. Or at least part of my walls, anyway. Alright. So let me find a good place for the ladders. Here's good. Alright, didn't necessarily want that there. Alright. And now, I'm basically going to go all the way around, adding 2 more to the height of the walls. Yeah. Alright. This makes a nice overnight project. Let's see, any skeletons on the mainland that I need to worry about? Doesn't look like it, no. Alright. Yeah. So let's keep this going. Alright. Yeah. Now, that said, it looks like that side is probably the greatest threat, although I've also got risks from this direction as well. Alright. Let's see, I've got 3.5 stacks left, give or take. Alright, that's pretty good. No sign of sunup just yet. Alright. There we go. Alright. Yeah. Let's keep this going. Alright. Just go ahead and close that off just for the sake of completeness. And now I get to do this. Alright? And that is to turn this here into a walkway and then give myself a bit of an overhang here. The overhang is particularly effective at preventing spiders from climbing up. They cannot climb around overhangs. So, yeah. Alright. Yeah, I'm not actually going to worry about that one there because I'm actually okay with that. Alright. The key point is to make sure that spiders cannot climb up these walls. Alright? Alright. So let's go ahead and keep that going. Alright, and I'm on my penultimate stack of cobblestone. Okay, yes, I do have sugarcane there. Alright. Now, just because lighting is going to be an issue, I'm going to place lights at strategic locations along the top of the wall. Like I said, this is mostly to ensure that mobs don't spawn on the wall itself. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Alright. So I'm getting close to, alright. 2 creepers in the water there. They cannot get to me. I am safe inside my fortress. Of course, if I fall out of my fortress... Alright. Yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that like so. Alright. And there we go. Alright. Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and finish this off here. I know I should be a bit more conservative with my cobblestone because I'm not sure, I have to admit, how much is left in my storehouse. But, hey, great opportunity to upgrade my walls. Alright. There we go. There we go. Alright, and sunup is very soon here. Alright. Yeah, and I mean, that bit I think is temporary. I'm probably going to be, if I expand the base out, it's going to be in that direction. Alright. Either that or I'm going to give the storehouse a back door. Alright, at any rate, there we go. Alright. Now, just to make sure that mobs don't spawn up here. Alright. And finally, ladder so I can get down safely. Alright. And the sun may have come up, but there's still a bit more danger from mobs than perhaps I would like, simply because it's Wait, has it stopped raining? No, it's still raining, just I walked into the desert. Okay. Yeah, I had 6 stacks left, so yeah. Let's go ahead and get that dealt with. Oh no, it's still raining. Still raining. I thought I heard it a little and it wasn't there. Alright. Alright. Now, there is one other thing I need to do. I mean, aside from smoothing that out a bit. And that is to figure out a water flow for the items that end up down here. Alright? Because what's going to have to happen is, I mean, once I get rid of those blocks of cobblestone there, they're going to the water's going to come tumbling down there, but it's going to stop right here. So that has to be a separate water flow. Alright? That said, I think I've got something I can use as a water flow right here. Yeah, that should work as a water flow. There. Start there, and then make my way down there. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to figure out my count of blocks, alright? Let me think. So, basically from there it goes up to the wall. So it's 1, 2, 3, and then 4 is where it needs to start going up. Alright? Let me check the length of this as well. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Meaning that this might actually be 1 high, and I need to drop this down by 1. Yeah. Alright. So let's go ahead and do just that. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. And the reason I'm dropping it down by 1 is to ensure that, because I'm going to have a flow out here, and up here, and then down to here to get my 8. And actually, well, actually it might work. It just might work. It's crazy, but it just might work. The thing is, this is going to be a stewing pot right here. It's going to have to be. Alright? That said, yeah. Alright? Yeah. So let's go ahead and do this like so. Alright? Leave room for the stewing pot down there. I'm going to have to get that out just so that I can get up and down as needed. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and dig this 2 out. So that's 2, 3, and 4. Alright. There we go. Alright. Okay. Don't know if mobs can spawn there. I doubt it, but better safe than sorry. Alright. Okay, now that doesn't exactly help because that's not a smooth water flow. Alright. Yeah. Alright, that's definitely short enough. Ooh, that was levitating sand above me. Ooh, I'll have to keep that in mind. Alright, and if I did that right, yeah, this should actually work. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay sandstone like so, and then lay down some sand. The idea being to conceal the presence of the water channel there. And now if I did this right, yes, okay. That's exactly what I want. I apologize, this is going to be a bit of a longer episode. Even with the cut of the, whatchamacallit, the site clearing for the wolf farm. And keep in mind that I'm only going to get the structure done to this episode. You're going to have to wait until the next episode to see it actually brought to full use. Alright? At any rate, bucket, bone. Yes, as you could probably guess, it's going to be yet another stewing pot. Yeah. Stewing pots are nice. Later on, I will likely have to replace it with a hopper, but not now. Priority at the moment is definitely on the stewing pot. And on getting things set up so that I can make hoppers reliably. Alright. So let's see here. This goes, bucket goes up here. Yeah, I think I'll let this be for the time being. Let my inventory be. And probably finish off my walls off camera. Meanwhile, have a nice little water flow heading down there. Alright. Now there are still, I believe 2 other big things that I need to do. Alright. So first off, I have that stewing pot there, which is great. Alright, that's sorted out. Next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and lay down dirt between these pads. Now the dirt is temporary, alright? The dirt is not intended to be permanent. It is there solely for the purpose of allowing me to get wolves onto these spawning pads. Once the wolf is on a spawn pad, the dirt path leading up to it will go away. Don't really have a choice in that matter. Alright? And finally, the other thing I need to do this episode... Yeah, I'm not even going to get this completely enclosed this episode, am I? Alright? Yeah, so let's see here. Let's go ahead and put ladders there. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to basically try to close this in completely. Alright, let's put a torch up there. And actually, I think I need to move this one over. Actually, I'll go 2 over. Alright. Remember, the idea is that I can just reach in here, click, and boom. There's all the stuff in that stewing pot. The obvious issue, of course, is that I need to make sure I have a way up, which I don't at the moment. Alright, let's go ahead and get this sorted out. Alright. Let's see, get rid of that. Get rid of that ladder up there. Alright. I'm going to have to deal with that. Alright. Yeah. Okay. See, can I get it? Yes. Okay. Alright. 2, 1. Put a torch there to ensure that mobs can't spawn there. Alright. Et voila. Alright. So let's go ahead and put the ladders up there. Shift while on the ladder causes me to stop on the ladder. Gonna go ahead and put those 2 there. Alright. Now, the issue is that I need an exterior access because I can't rely on being able to get inside the wolf farm once it's done. Alright. Okay, let's go ahead and do that like so. Alright. Yeah. Alright, there we go. So that's effectively sorted out. And now, just to complete the structural components of this build, I now flood the floor. Alright. And if I did this right, the water should stop right there. The cobblestone makes its way eventually into the stewing pot. And this seems like a good place to end the episode. This has been Better Than Insert Biome here. See you next time, everybody.